Today, from MetLife Stadium in New Jersey, it's Week 14 of the NFL on EA Sports. As we'll see Josh Allen and the New York Giants taking on Jordan Love and the Arizona Cardinals.
We welcome everybody to the Garden State. EA Sports coverage of the NFL finds us at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Arizona Cardinals and the New York Giants. Alongside my partner, Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, you take a look at this Giants ball club. They've gone a full half season since their last loss, winners of 8 in a row.
And you don't get on win streaks like this without your defense playing a big role. They've created quite an identity, and I know they want and expect this streak to get to 9.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Cardinals here, they're hitting their stride of late, winners of 3 of their last 4. So here are the Giants ready to start their initial drive of the game. And they'll be led out by their third-year quarterback from Wyoming. It's Josh Allen.
How about 54 touchdown passes in 2 full seasons at the University of Wyoming? Coming out of a junior college, I think he exceeded expectations. And he can move it around a little bit, too. A much better athlete than people give him credit for.
First carry for Christian McCaffrey. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout. And that means your offense has to keep pace.
12 yards there and a first down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. And it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, he's going to make a play for me. I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
At the 46-yard line.
McCaffrey. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. Only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
Now Allen throwing on 2nd down. He'll find Juju Smith-Schuster. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
At the 32-yard line.
I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere. And they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well. And that's what they just did on that play.
And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
24-yard line. A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd.
Allen going to throw. Flushed out right. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
No gain on the play.
And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is, and really a lot of the time they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because...
And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. Juju Smith-Schuster, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Giants take it right down and score on the opening drive. Looking sharp on that first drive. These guys, of course, coming off back-to-back victories, and you see that kind of advancing into this game, don't you?
You certainly do, and when you have a team that doesn't get too full of itself, even though they've won 2 games in a row, you get the end result that we saw there, that nice opening drive, because they're sharp, they're focused, and they're locked into everything that they're doing.
Point after, right down the middle.
Like and sub and hit the all notifications bell for more great content and nonsense.
Yes, sir. Thank you for stopping in. We're live, week 14. We're home against Arizona.
Here's Butker on to kick it away. That'll be taken about a yard deep.
Ooh.
And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. So here come the Cardinals now for their first drive. They will be led out by a first-round draft pick back in April in his rookie season. Here's Jordan Love.
I think he's having a good rookie year.
2 touchdowns, no interceptions, ran the team well.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
May not have been earth-shattering, but it didn't need to be.
And taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Hunter Renfrow is the man he was looking for. So that one just a little touch pass, but it paid off quite handsomely.
It counted as a pass? That's odd. That hurt.
Nice yardage downfield. I like the way they get the receiver in motion.
Not again.
It's almost like he's running a route before he gets the football, because he's got a full head of steam when the ball is popped in his direction.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Now a 2nd down throw for Love here. And he's got his man on the out route. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. Working out of the gun. Love. And he's able to find Diggs.
Dang.
And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down.
Cardinal first down.
Waiting for that draw play.
Love from the gun.
All right.
Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Bud Dupree able to record his 5th sack of the season. A few issues here on the offensive line. Apparently, he got sacked 5 times last week. They got to him here in the first quarter.
And I would think that running the ball would be paramount here because it's a different team they're facing.
All right, I'll check that out when it goes up, man.
Principles and try and apply them in this game to see if they fixed what was wrong with them in the last game.
So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range.
Very nice.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love.
Yes.
That is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down.
Big hit.
There. He could not hang on.
That's what I'm talking about.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
He's going to find and complete it to Renfrow. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line.
Big stop, boys.
14 yards
Good job.
Pick up there, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
Bend but don't break. I'll hold him to 3.
It's actually one of the safer things an offense can do. Get the ball out to the receiver as fast as possible. Hope he's got man-to-man coverage, and hope that his athleticism wins on the perimeter.
3.
So, yes, it's only 3, but at least you're able to answer back after giving up the touchdown to start the year.
Yeah, I like the observation there because getting some points on the board, very positive for them. Feel a little bit better about things because if you don't score, you potentially open the door.
Big return. Let's go. Thought I had a crease there for a minute.
At their own 37-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They had the touchdown on the opening drive of the ball game. It was countered by just a field goal. So, hey, if your guys can do that for 4 quarters, you're in good shape.
Yeah, it is a team game, so that's just good complementary football. But, you know, I know I'm no brainiac. But
I shouldn't even have thrown that.
Things are going to work out in your favor.
Saw the safety playing in the box, and I thought he was going to blitz.
Right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. Here's McCaffrey. And he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line. Now we're going to get a stoppage here as we've got an injured Cardinal on the field. We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium. Allen now looks to throw. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he's able to break out of 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. That's going to bring up 4th down, only a gain of 2 there.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed. But all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big game.
And this is going to be ruled out, I think, just inside the 20. Yes, it will. Side judge calls it at the 19-yard line.
That was good defense. I'll give him that.
Offense back onto the field here for their 2nd drive of the game. And last time able to get 3. That's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something.
Let's go.
They'll take it. I like the way you described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Operating from the gun.
Oh, lucky.
Left side caught by Diggs. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
A 3-yard gain on the play brings up 3rd down.
From the gun, Love. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he is going to have a Cardinals 1st down.
Dang, I thought I stopped him.
3rd down conversion. They get 9 yards there, and they get a 1st down. This is Bell.
Lucky.
And he'll be tackled at about the 35. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Love. Looking for his running back, and he's got
sir.
it. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
That's a nice clip and save sequence there defensively because they did everything as they would have wanted to. They forced a 3rd down, blanketed the field with coverage, nowhere to go with the football, forced a dump off to the back, and even then they closed quickly and got him down behind the line of scrimmage. You name it, they did it well in that last sequence.
And New York set to take the field, and they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
He'll have a 1st down. Pass
Oh, let's go.
And now nothing but green ahead of him.
Touchdown.
And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Christian McCaffrey with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Giants strike quickly here for 6 points. They blitzed defensively there, but he was able to slip through that first layer, and then he was gone.
I think they won the leverage game, didn't they?
Yes.
Right? They saw the blitz coming. They got to him a little bit, but they leveraged it perfectly and found not just a crease, a gigantic hole. And off he goes, and he's still going all the way to the end zone.
Extra point.
You like that run?
And that pushes the lead up to 11.
Harrison Butker set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he returns this to 22.
Switzer on the return. The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 20.
Here's the Arizona offense now as they get set to take over. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him, all right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this
taking a few licks in this first quarter.
But hey, listen, there got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
On 2nd down now, it's Bell. The reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. He'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
In the secondary now for the Giants here on 3rd. From the gun, Love able to find Switzer. And he is going to have a Cardinals 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. His first catch, good for 9 and a 1st down.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
A 1st down run for Bell, not going to get much, maybe a couple, and it's 2nd down. After one, a 14-3 ball game.
14, Cardinals 3.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Operating from the gun. Love into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Logan Ryan. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line.
I'll take it.
He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
But we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw, because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. Number 20, Kevin Byard up to make the tackle.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run.
It's time for
Let's get back to
Benson.
the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on 2nd down.
A gain of a yard on the play brings up 3rd and
now Allen. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. 17 yards and a Giant 1st down.
Well, things are definitely going right for them here in the first half. Pick a down, any down, even 3rd down, no problem. They get a connection there and pick up a fresh set of downs, continuing to move the ball.
On the ground, McCaffrey. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
Dang. Almost had it.
Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Oh, man, I'm glad that was incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position.
Oh, well. We'll take the 3. Up by 14 again.
Makes the score Giants 17.
So that's a 7-play drive that ultimately stalls out there at the end.
And that ball getting tipped really made me nervous there.
As they got closer to the goal line, things stiffened a little bit, forced the field goal.
That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
At their own 24-yard.
And we put our focus now on Le'Veon Bell. They've given him some touches. They haven't had a lot of success on the ground. Do you maybe keep going to that well, or do you mix it up more?
I think you mix it up more, try and loosen things up. Get the defense to react to other people, other plays, but don't forget about it. That's your horse. You know, Secretariat lost twice in his career.
So educational. That's very true, kids. Look it up. Love now on second down. The open man here, Renfro. 7 yards there and a first down.
All right.
When you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Now a first down carry by Bell. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
And that's called winning at the point of attack, isn't it? Right there at the line of scrimmage. I know he's a little bummed out now. He doesn't get credit for a tackle for a loss, but no gain, his guys will take that.
And speaking of winning, to be as cheesy as we can, he was the winner of the NFC Defensive Player of the Week award from last week, so he's really stringing together some good football.
So not only did he get a gold star, he might have gotten a gold watch too, huh?
The Cardinals on third down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. From the gun, Love. He's got a man open. It's Hunter Renfro. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. A big gain of 28 as the drive continues. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
With the kind of game he's had so far, you had to know that on third down that they would be looking his way, and they did, for big yardage and a first down. I think the defense fell asleep at the switch on that one. I would have doubled him, tripled him, anything to keep the ball out of his hands.
Yeah,
so
I
they'll
know.
come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19.
A gain of 9 yards.
9 yards the pickup there, and it's a first down. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Hunter Renfro is the man he was looking for, but it'll be 2nd down. Throwing again. Love. Open man is Switzer, complete.
Come on, Hayward.
Inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
3rd down.
They will throw again here with Jordan Love. And he's got it.
Dang. They got in.
Touchdown, Arizona. Ryan Switzer. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Cardinals draw a bit closer.
Man, he just ran a terrific route. Extremely hard to defend when it's run that precisely and the ball's delivered that accurately.
Cardinals.
Extra point good by Gostkowski. And that slices the lead down to 17-10.
I don't like that.
On the return, it's Nyheim Hines.
We gotta put some more points on the board before halftime, so they get the ball.
At their own 25-yard line.
Out comes Christian McCaffrey with the rest of the offense, and he's closing in
Thanks
on
for
that
stopping
number
in, everyone.
running back circle, beginning of the year, the number 1,000.
Oh,
could do it on this drive.
And you have to think to yourself that this moment, getting to this spot, it started in the offseason, right? Not just the workouts, right? Not just getting yourself physically prepared to play, but mentally, as well as your team, as well as your unit, head coach, offensive coordinator. We run the football. We give you opportunities. He's taking advantage of it.
And when you get this close to the mark, you just hope things don't tighten up, right? You probably want to get there and get it in your rearview mirror.
You really do, don't you? Because now it becomes predominant, and you wonder about play calling as well. Do you want to call plays to get that out of the way, or are you still calling plays to win the game first? That becomes the burden of the play caller.
And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. That's a first down and then some, a 32-yard pickup.
Big plays are starting to become the trend here in this first half, and everything that they've tried has worked. And there's another example right there.
So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for first and 10.
Thumbs up.
They'll run with McCaffrey. And little room to maneuver there. He gets it down to about the 39. Calais Campbell on the stop. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
Nothing on the screen that time. Now it's 3rd down. So nothing there on the screen that time.
That means all that great acting they tried on offense went for naught, didn't it? Because you have to try and influence them. Make them think that you're doing something else. Make them think that they can get to the passer by letting them by and then setting up the screen and getting downfield.
Oh, let's go. Let's go.
Give a lot of credit to the defense for not tumbling to that one.
But he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Well, you don't have to be a genius to watch this game and figure out they've had plenty of success moving the football here in the first half. We've seen exhibits A, B, C, and right on down the line, haven't we?
Yeah, we just saw exhibit Z right there. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. It'll be a 3-yard pickup, and it brings up 2nd and goal. Extra bulk up front for 2nd and inches. 3 tight ends. On the ground, McCaffrey. And he is in. Touchdown, New York. Christian McCaffrey with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Giants add on to their lead. And the lead is up to 14. So that one an 8-play drive. It spans 75 yards. And the last play on the drive, the touchdown run from Christian McCaffrey.
Butker set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This will make it into the end zone. And this will not be
Oh, man, I hope I didn't leave him enough time to score.
25-yard line.
Jordan Love in this offense, ready to get the football back. A lot of the problems have been on the other side of the ball. Is that frustrating for a quarterback who's been playing well?
It is, but there's no way that the best ones let their teammates know that.
You mean he threw a pick? He ain't playing that well.
I have to do even more, or I need to play better. Maybe even say I put my defense in a bad spot. That's what true leadership shows you.
Yeah, well, he doesn't need to change much personally. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Operating from the gun, Love. He's got the connection over the middle to Diggs.
Complete.
4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. The Cardinals on 3rd down. They've been very good, 5 for 7 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. Got a man, it's complete. Williams. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 2nd quarter action with 1:59 remaining. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Going back to Love. He'll get this one to Switzer. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another
Wish
first
these guys
down.
would fumble the
And
ball.
with that completion, he's now north of 200 yards here in the first half. Boy, a tough start for the secondary defensively.
It is, and it's got to put a dent in their confidence. And, you know, you always want to keep that up and feel like you can always bounce back after plays. But with the kind of numbers he's putting up here, it's starting to wear on them a little bit, I think. So they're looking at each other and trying to figure out what defense will work and how can they play better without getting beat deep for big passes.
That's complete right around the 8. 4 yards on the play. That's going to lead to first and goal. Again, it's Love. This is caught. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second.
As if he caught that.
55 seconds to go until halftime. Second and goal from inside the 5. To the air again, Love. He's got his man.
Come on.
End zone touchdown, Arizona. Ryan Switzer with his second touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Cardinals have cut it to within a score.
I think everyone in the league talks about finishing, don't they? Doesn't matter whether it's a quarter, a half, a game, a series, whatever. But they're finishing the first half in fine style, putting that one in the end zone.
They did, and they didn't leave much time on the clock either. Well done. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards. Out comes Christian McCaffrey with the rest of the offense. And he's found the end zone twice, and now I'm guessing he's thinking, hey, let's find it 3 times.
And you got to figure from the defensive perspective, how has he gotten there twice? What are we going to do to keep him out for a 3rd time?
I'm trying, man.
How do we tighten things down?
This is kind of letting me down at the
he and his
moment.
offensive mates, they are really in sync right now.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that could change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. And the throw left sideline. He was caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in.
So close.
Similar to a shooter in basketball, just connected on the previous shot. They run another set for him on the next play. Now, we had a guy who made the catch. They tried to get the big one downfield, but came up empty.
And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now, just under 30 seconds to go in this first half. Throwing is Allen on 3rd. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he gets this only to the 44-yard line. Not near enough to keep the drive alive. 5 yards, not enough. And it'll be 4th down.
Oh, that's halftime. Couldn't score. I'm not throwing up a Hail Mary and throwing a pick because I know that's what'll happen.
So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, we'll get back to you and Charles in a bit. But first, let's get to some of these scores around the NFL here in a busy Week 14. We'll get started up at Paul Brown Stadium in Cincinnati. And it's the Bengals who
Thanks
are out
to
in front
everyone
as
who
those
stopped
two
in tonight.
head towards
Really
the break.
appreciate it.
The veteran, Phillip Rivers, with a couple of touchdown passes there. From there, we head up to the Motor City to check in on the Lions at home at Ford Field, and they trail that one over the visiting Green Bay Packers.
They get the ball back at half.
As it would be a good victory for them if they could get it. Lastly, let's get you to Charlotte, North Carolina. Check on the Panthers at home at Bank of America Stadium. And they trail the visiting Denver Broncos in that one. Josh Jacobs with a touchdown run. In the game you're watching, it was Josh Allen who was on target in that first half. He's thrown for close to 200 yards already, and that's helped propel his guys into the lead. As we send you back to Brandon Gaudin.
Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A one-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. Jordan Love in his offense, ready to get the football back. And he's been pretty good, and we see some of his good play, but I guess maybe he needs to be a little bit better right now. They're down.
He does look good in the spotlight, though, doesn't he? He does look good in the highlights, but that's not what truly matters. And right now, as a team, they've got to figure out what it's going to take to get back into the lead. He has to continue to play well, has to keep rallying the offense. The defense has got to pick things up a little bit. And I don't think there's much animosity between the two sides. On the really good teams, both take accountability and try and figure out how they can do more to get their team on top.
Yeah, well, he's doing his part. He's been good. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
At the 29-yard line.
A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled
Right,
in.
we got the stop, fourth down.
The focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secure before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
Here's the Giants offense now getting set to start the third quarter. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
Hey, how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion. He'll get 5 out of the scramble.
Oh, really?
Second down. Oh, boy, hang tight here. Down on the field, Juju
Josh Allen fell on Juju and injured him.
Sideline holding their breath. We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium. On second down, McCaffrey. It'll only be a gain of a yard, and it sets up a third down and 4 now. Now we're going to get a stoppage here as we've got an injured Cardinal on the field. We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium. Here's Allen to throw it.
Oh, shit.
Pressure comes, and the Cardinals bring him down. In on the sack, the former Buckeye, Tyquan Lewis. Chalk that up as their first sack in this game, and they tallied 4 a week ago.
And probably not as much exultation in that sack as what took us so long. Because when you get 4 the previous week, you're counting on continuing that momentum. They didn't get that done in the first half of the game. Let's see now if they start to bring even more exotic pressure.
Gotta hold them again.
The football going back over to Arizona now. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
All right.
And old school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is, can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive. Again, it's Bell.
No,
and
sir.
Upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same.
I'm not a Giants fan. I'm a Raiders fan. I just happened to pick the Giants for this fantasy draft.
But stay with the overall essence of the running game.
And he's going to be marked down short of the first down. Needed the 40, but he's a yard or two shy.
Wanted to go with a different team.
That short of the marker, that the defense almost relaxed and said, we got this covered. And then all of a sudden, space to run after the catch. And now
what are you doing?
Get him down. Fortunately, they got to him.
No, PS4.
Now comes Christian McCaffrey with the rest of the offense. And there are the numbers. Got off to that torrid hot start. We thought he was in for maybe a career day. Not the case.
No doubt about it. It almost looks like a misprint after what we saw in the first half. But let's give a little bit of credit to the guys on our side of the ball. They went in at halftime, made a few adjustments. And you know what else? They didn't lose their confidence in their ability to play. Because a lot of times you get beat down in the first half, it gets ugly in the second half. They come out with a new result.
I had a PS3 for a long time.
2-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup.
From the 22, Allen.
Ah, man, dropped it. Come on.
A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
Seriously? Get out of here.
Throwing now is Allen. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. 13 yards, good for a giant first down.
Let's give a little credit there. The offensive play caller sensed that the screen pass was available. Whenever you're getting a lot of heavy pressure towards your quarterback, that's when you're thinking about running the screen and using that pressure against the defense. And it worked very well there for a first down.
Tyquan Lewis makes the stop. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Early down stuff's to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
Brings up 3rd down and 8 yards.
To throw on 3rd down. Allen, flush to his right.
Nope.
And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
And here's Dixon to punt now as he gets this one away. Yeah, call it 38 yards on the punt, no return. And the Cards will take over 1st and 10.
At their own 21-yard line.
Oh, man. I'm relying a lot on the defense this game.
First down, Love to pass. And he'll get this underneath to Bell.
Can we force a fumble, please?
Good gain of 9 on first down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space. It turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Sweet.
And that'll set him back 5. A bad false start penalty there. Now 2nd and 6. Play action this time with Love. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Good work after the catch. Gets him 15 and a first down. 15. And he's certainly been a huge factor in this when he's got the 2 touchdowns to his credit. Now they look to him again. He picks up the first.
Yeah, I can hear everyone saying, well, why don't you cover him? Double him, triple him, do what you have to do.
Again, come on, man.
Such a groove and such a connection, it doesn't matter how many guys are in his area.
He certainly looks to be in that groove right now. 2nd and 11. Working out of the gun. Love. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. Complete. Call it a 1-yard gain on the play, and it'll be 3rd and 10 now. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
This is Bell on the dump off. And he gets this only to the 44-yard line. Not near enough to keep the drive alive. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches.
Yes.
I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. Josh Allen leads the offense out for their next possession. How do you break down his game so far? Just the one touchdown pass, but sometimes the touchdown pass stat category, that doesn't tell the whole story.
It really doesn't. Not until you balance it with the error side. You know, and in this case, he hasn't thrown any interceptions. So a lot of people would call this almost a pedestrian game, kind of a bus driver game. But that's just really wrong. Being a bus driver is a good thing if you're running a football team, because that means you're in control and you're taking your team to the right places.
Man, I can't run the ball now.
Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21. 2nd and 9 now from the 21.
I had 2 key injuries this game. Juju went down.
That one complete. He finds Shark.
Allen's pass complete.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? You know, like any of them, especially if it's a good receiver, that makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow.
And the pressure will bring him down here. The Cardinals get home for the sack.
Well, the beauty of screen passes is they take
Can
a
we
little
stop
time
letting
to
them
develop,
get through
and they
that
often get
quick?
big, but sometimes they take too long to develop, and sometimes you get sacked.
I'm out here running for my life.
Called for a defense to attack a screen.
Typically a blitz, and even though people think that the
That's
screen
terrible.
operates against the blitz, if you have the blitz called and you still cover the screen, now that allows your blitzers to get there.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 45. They'll try and get the running game going with Bell. Bell a first down and then some. And
Awful,
finally
come on,
taken down
why?
at the 34. That's good for 21 yards and a first down. He's had his eyes on 7,000 career rushing yards, and with that last effort, he has hit that mark. What a career.
And that is the number to focus in on, because oftentimes we talk about where do they rank all time. We're not there yet. He's not knocking on the top 10 or the top 20. But over 7,000 yards in a career, fantastic.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Oh, this is going to be a nail-biter, boys.
2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
The Giants' 26-yard line.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
Receiver, the ball carrier.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on it before he could get much out of it.
They'll try and run for it with Bell.
Yes.
And the lane closes quickly
Let's
for
go.
Bell, and he did not make it. He needed 2, he got 1, and that's going to leave him with 4th down of the
I'm
yard.
going to go for it.
Cliff Kingsbury, part of that new breed of head coaches, and his guys are going to go for it. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys.
Let's go.
Made the play.
Let's
he couldn't even get
go.
going moving the football.
The Cardinals unable to convert there on 4th down. And the Giants are going to get the football back.
No surprise. They try to throw the ball on 4th down, but it gets batted down. They don't pick it up.
A little football 101 when you're
Oh,
going
man.
Oh, Allen cannot get away, and down he goes. Calais Campbell make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively.
Crap,
Giving up
dude.
a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
After the sack on 1st down, Allen on the slant. This is Chark.
Complete to
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
They get only 4 that time.
Dang,
so that
man.
leads us to a 4th down. Now here's Michael Dixon as he's on for the 5th time here today. Welcome back now here in East Rutherford. As we've got the final quarter upon us, we get ready to start the 4th. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away.
the Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 23.
Cardinal offense coming back out. Let's give you a look at the playoff race. Now, this is end of the weekend in the NFC. And I tell you, 4 weeks still to go, and everything is wide open, and it's fun.
And I know we always talk about, well, if the playoffs were to begin today, and then we kind of go, okay, but they're not. Let's see how it plays out. Wouldn't it be fun to play with this playoff lineup right now? Because to me, just about anyone can win this whole thing out of this grouping we currently have. And by the time we get there, it may look entirely different.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
A big spot now for the rookie Love. Goes underneath for Bell.
Man, as if he completed that.
Line before being corralled. 11 yards there, first down.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Arizona.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. Love from the gun. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he's got this down to the 35. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
10 catches for Bell,
play, he's now
man.
up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Same exact result as last play, a pickup of 11. Jordan Love ready on first down here. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. It'll be a gain of 9, and it'll be second and about a yard.
At the 14-yard line.
From the gun, Love. This will be caught just inside the 10. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. 70th catch for him on the year, and like so many others, this goes for a first down.
Go get the dub, Rocky.
They'll try and run it in with Bell. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Le'Veon Bell. His 11th touchdown of the year. And the Cardinals are just an extra point away from tying this game.
That hurts.
And this one through the uprights and good. So that drive in total 8 plays.
Knew the defense wasn't going to hold them forever. Offense is playing like
Nothing
trash.
separating these two sides. 24 all our score as he sends this one away. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. Josh Allen leads the offense out for their next possession. And the stats on the screen tell the story. A great start. This defense, they've made some good adjustments, though. He's fallen off since.
Have to like what they did at the half, but you also have to like the fact that they hung in there.
Ah, come on, man.
A tough first half. He was locked in, right?
Almost
Rocking and
broke through
rolling.
the
They
tackle.
came out, made their adjustments, got their confidence back. Now they're causing them all sorts of trouble. An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one by the line of scrimmage.
Middle of the field, it's Robinson.
All right.
Yards there, first down. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. This is McCaffrey. Now a flag comes in from the umpire after a gain of about 4.
Oh,
This
come
looks
on,
like it's gonna
man.
be holding. You need your wide receivers as blockers. Sometimes they get a hold.
The big runs are often a result of what they do on the perimeter. In this case, got caught holding, and this one will come back.
Now throw right sideline here is complete. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A good pickup there, 21 yards. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Now a run with McCaffrey. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
And able to work about 5 yards out of this as he's taken down up near the 47.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
They'll find Miller. That's complete.
Yes.
And he will have a Giants first down by about a yard as they find a way to convert
another offensive
there on
lineman
3rd down and
injury.
5. So
Crazy.
into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 46. This is McCaffrey on the give. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So up through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now.
Oh, man.
And he slings
Lucky.
one that's incomplete. Allen Robinson, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd and short.
Brings up 3rd down and 3 yards to go.
To throw, it's Allen. They open, it's Moss complete. And he will have a Giants first down as they convert on 3rd and 3 with a nice gain of 7 yards.
32-yard
On the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10.
That was a route run, not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown, so a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
His throw incomplete. DJ Chark, first-time Pro Bowler, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try and pass downfield that fell incomplete.
It's a gain of 5, and it'll be 4th down.
A short gain that doesn't get them the first down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before.
Makes the score Giants 27.
So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
At their own 25.
Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. And now they find themselves trailing following the field goal. Still a good amount of time in this 4th quarter, but this drive very well could determine the outcome of this ball game. First down, going to the air with Love. The open man here, Renfro. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down.
A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Operating from the gun. Love. And he's able to find Diggs.
Damn it.
And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. That one goes for 36 yards. So the
no pass rush.
Changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. They will throw again here with Jordan Love. Open man is Switzer complete.
Fumble the ball, dude.
He's going to
Come
get
on.
7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. The slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
And he will get enough for a first down, and that will lead us to the 2-minute warning. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains. So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. On 1st and 10, Love. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. It's a gain of 7, and it'll make it 2nd down. And it's caught. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
2nd and goal, the lone man in the backfield, Le'Veon Bell. They'll give it to him up the middle, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Now Love. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cardinals. Stephon Diggs.
They got to score a touchdown.
Touchdown on the year. Gostkowski for the point after. And that will make this a 4-point game. A 10-play drive that time. And the Cardinals cap it with a touchdown. Gostkowski now, after the touchdown, he'll send this one away.
Set to kick off.
On the return is Hines. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 40, right around the 39. So solid starting field position.
That would have been something else if I had to return that for a touchdown, huh?
31-27, 1:04 on the clock. They'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. From midfield, here's Allen. And his throw here is incomplete. He was unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
And it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 31-yard line. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. Back to throw. Caught out left side by Robinson. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Now the Giants will use the second of 3 timeouts. As the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
Allen to throw. This will be caught at about the 6. And the Giants are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a first down. To throw is Allen. forced out to his left. And he's just going to throw this one out of bounds here. Nowhere to go with it. Incomplete.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Another shot from the one on 2nd and goal. They'll try and power it in with Juszczyk. And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield.
That was it. We took the loss, ladies and gentlemen.
All the way around, I think, because if you can stop a big fullback like that, that's not easily done.
Yeah, he does not go down easily.
I should have went with the pass, and I didn't. Oh well.
Charles, an absolutely thrilling finish there at the end, down to the final play. Got it close to the goal line, but couldn't punch it in.
How much fun was that ending, though, for us?
We were standing up.
I had to. You had to get out of your seat for that one. That close to the goal line? Oh, that was fun.
So for the Cardinals, it's an important win for their playoff hopes as they move to 8-5. And they'll return home next week to take on the Philadelphia Eagles. Meanwhile, for the Giants.
Oh, that sucks. Thanks to everyone that tuned in. Should have had that, man. Still the 1 seed. Arizona's not, yeah, they're a 4 seed.